What's been the reaction from everyone from the weekend?
Largely we've been pretty disappointed. We thought there was some themes from round one that were consistent in last week's game that we were pretty disappointed with, and it's not really our brand of footy that we want to put out on the park. So we've been pretty clear with our focuses heading into this week on a few things we need to clean up, and hopefully if we can change a few things, we can get back to playing our footy.
So what is your footy? Because it's been slow ball movement for a while, and it's been slow ball movement this year. What do you think it's meant to be?
Well, I don't think it's slow ball movement. We've been creating a lot of inside 50s from our D50, so we've actually been moving the ball pretty well. It's actually been our contest and our defence that's let us down. It probably looks like it's our ball movement because we haven't been able to convert into scores, which has been a slight issue. But we got smashed in the contest in the first quarter and we ended up being 4 goals down. So it's certainly not all our ball movement. And we actually moved the ball pretty well in some patches. It was just our inability to connect. But we just thought we lost our intensity around the ball. We weren't hungry for it, and we were a little bit disconnected on defence. And North Melbourne were able to go end to end on us a few times. So, and our brand is our contest and our defence, and our ball movement usually takes care of itself. And we feel like if we can tidy up those two things, our ball movement, as I said, will take care of itself.
You feel like you're giving the forwards the right opportunities to score with the way the ball's going in?
Probably not. That's been part of the disconnect that I sort of mentioned. We feel like we've been able to get the ball out of our back half and get it going forward. We've had a lot of inside 50s. It's just been our execution and our delivery to our forwards that hasn't helped them. It's on both ends, our delivery and also our ability to take marks and execute in front of goal, which has hurt us. So we're looking into both things. But we're really trying to focus on what makes our footy really good, and that's our contest and our defence.
That's a long season, Hayden, but is there a sense of urgency now from the players and the coaches to turn this around?
I suppose there's a sense of urgency, but definitely no panic. We know that our best footy is good enough and we should be winning more games of footy, but it is only early in the season and we're pretty confident that we can turn it around pretty quickly.
How did you deal with the aftermath of Saturday's game, especially being a part of the leadership group now, trying to get around your teammates in the change rooms, but also dealing with your own emotions of what had just occurred?
Yeah, it's certainly something new for me, but something that I'm really enjoying. And I suppose after the game, I was disappointed in myself, but I had to look around and sort of assess the vibe in the room. And we had a lot of boys that were pretty flat. So, we spent the weekend, we all caught up together and had a barbecue and got around each other and tried to support each other. And hopefully going forward, we can stay connected and start winning some games of footy.
Is that barbecue the social occasion, or was that look, we need to have a chat about what's going on occasion?
It was a social occasion, we had players and partners there and everyone was having a good time, and it was good to stay together because we don't want to be isolated when people are going through things or are struggling, and it was really good to sort of have a laugh, and we chatted about the game a little bit, but largely it was just about staying together and making sure everyone's all right.
Those bonding experiences have a history of often being the catalyst for a turnaround with seasons. Did it feel like everyone walked away from that just cleansing moment or fresh air, all that sort of stuff?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think it's always nice to know that when you catch up and you sort of see everyone's in the same boat and everyone's sort of feeling the same way. So that was a good thing to see, and it was good to spend time together and know that we're in it together, and hopefully we can start turning it around and we can catch up for a barbecue and enjoy a win.
Who threw their house open?
Sean Darcy did.
Big house?
Oh, yeah, I had plenty of space in the backyard.
Has a derby come at a good time in some ways, Hayden? If your urgency and your contest are two things that are going wrong, the derby is probably going to be hot and you're probably going to need to lift those.
Yeah, it's a perfect occasion to work on those two things. We know West Coast in a derby is always a hard contest, and it's always an electric atmosphere, and it's perfect. It's just what we need, and we're really looking forward to the occasion. It's our home derby as well, so we'll have the Purple Army there supporting us, and we can't wait for that. So it's going to be good.
Are they things that you can sort of click quickly if you have the right mindset?
I think so. Yeah, we speak about in every game we play, we want to start fast and physical, and that's something that we probably haven't done the last 2 weeks. So certainly that's going to be a focus going into this week, and I suppose the atmosphere of a derby and the build-up will only help with that.
How's Fife looking out on the track? Is he looking set to return for this weekend's derby. How's he moving? Looking all right?
Yeah, he seems to be in good spirits. He'll train this weekend and he'll be a test for the weekend's game. So hopefully he goes well and we can see him out there.
How do you involve Luke Jackson a bit more in the game? It's not easy changing clubs and he hasn't had a big impact yet.
Yeah, well, we're pretty confident that Luke's going to keep presenting for us. As I said earlier, our delivery and our connection going forward probably hasn't helped Luke, and Luke isn't happy with probably how he's performed in the last 2 weeks. But we've got full confidence in his ability to bounce back from that, and we're going to keep working on the way we present the ball to him, and he's going to keep flying and bringing the ball to ground or taking marks and playing his role. But we've got full confidence that he'll get back to playing some really good footy.
There's been a bit of focus on trying to make sure that you're hitting up blokes a bit more rather than the bomb into the forward line.
Yeah, that's one thing that we've spoken about as a group and within our forward line is we want to have multiple threats and we want to have people creating space for each other and leading and looping. So that's something that the forwards been working on a lot, and vice versa with the backs and mids about lowering our eyes and making sure we give them a chance. So certainly something we're thinking about.
You mentioned barbecue before. How has Luke sort of fitted into the environment in this 6 months that he's sort of been here?
Yeah, seamlessly. He's been great. He sort of fits in the age bracket of age demographic of our group, and he gets on really well with Shawnee Darcy. So they're pretty funny to watch. And yeah, he's been really good. Everyone loves him, and he's loving his time here at Freo. He's happy to be home with family, and I think he's in a really good spot. So he's just gonna, once he starts playing some really good footy, he's going to be in a great spot.
How's Jager sort of finding his feet now in the team? It seemed like in that fourth quarter on Saturday night, he was really bringing the boys back into the contest.
Yeah, he's been outstanding since he's arrived at the club. His leadership and his professionalism is something that's been really noticed as he got voted into our leadership group and just being here for a couple of months. So, I thought his game on the weekend was really good. He built into it and he had an impact late in the game, which was really good. And we're still working on our synergy with him in the midfield, and I think we saw glimpses of it being really damaging.
If there were to be a couple of young guys that put their hands up this week, Hayden, how have you seen Johnson and Erasmus on the training track?
Yeah, they've been outstanding all pre-season. They're very professional in the way they go about it, and their work ethic's first class. So they've been knocking the door down for a while now, and if they get the opportunity, I'm sure they'll be ready.
History says teams that go 0-3 don't go for much further into a season. Is there a massive focus at the moment to get on the board and avoid a losing streak being your start?
We sort of haven't really spoken about that. Obviously, we want to win, and that's the goal, but we're not really too concerned with the outcomes or looking too far ahead. We just need to focus on what it's going to take to win this week. So, we're not too worried about the outcomes or what it means going down the track. We just want to focus on getting those processes right that we haven't been doing well.
You're not feeling the pressure at the moment of the ladder position?
No, not at all. It's very early in the season.
Did you get to see much of the Eagles on Sunday afternoon? Any key forwards? I mean, Waterman was on fire in that 50. Oscar Allen moving well. Any blokes that you're keeping an eye on for this weekend?
I didn't get to watch a lot of the game. As I said, I was at a barbecue, but they looked like they moved the ball pretty well and gave their forwards some good looks. And their forwards looked like they were up and about. So we're going to have to be on our toes and ready to go.